Oh, hey, I can do it. I'm going to do it. And I'm tired, but I'm going to do it. I have 24 square foot of potting soil here. And I hope I have enough. That's a project I'm going to get to between now and this weekend. I also have, look what I found in my garden. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 22 small raised garden beds. And so I knew I had some. I didn't know I forgot I had this many because of course I wasn't out here last week, but I'm going to share the project that I'm going to do with those. I don't know if I'm going to get to them today, but I'm going to try my best. Okay, so also, okay, and this is what I got going on in the house. I got 2 green stock planters, and I got right here, I have the big ones. I also have these, I have 14 of these raised garden planters that I'm going to find something to put in also. So that's that. So in this green stock box right here, I decided I'm going to go ahead and try those potatoes that I cut up and chitted myself. That way I can keep those separate from the certified ones that I got from the nursery. Also, I have these tomato plants. They're looking good. I may separate those. Not today. I have some cabbage. I believe this is the Wakefield cabbage. And the things that I just planted the other day, I have the lettuce coming up, some kale coming up. So I have plenty of places to put all these things once they come up. None of these have come up yet, but I think they can take up to 20 days. So I'm still waiting on those, and I'm excited. I'm glad they're taking their time though. I got some chilies and eggplants in here. They're taking their time coming up as well. But over here I got some of my little tomatoes coming up. So I'm going to put those in the green stalk. I have all of these collards to separate. Now I must have just one seeded these are broccoli plants, and I must have one seeded most of these Brussels sprout plants, so they won't really be a problem. I also have some large tomato plants here that look like I 2-seeded these, so these aren't that bad. So I need to get this stuff taken care of because I have more back at the school to do. But I'm excited. You guys get your gardens growing. All you need to do is take a look at what's happening with those things that's going on in the news today, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I got one more green stalk coming. These are the 5-layer ones. This is my first time growing in the green stalk, but I'm pretty excited about what can happen. So I brought one more, so I'll have 3 in total. I will try to set those up by the weekend, along with those ones I got from the dollar store, and these the ones here that I ordered off of Amazon, and we can do a comparison about, is it really worth, because these green stalks, they were like almost $200 a piece. So we'll see. And these are some of the crops that I may be starting in today. That Bloomsdale spinach was sent to me by the Green Stalk Company, which was nice. They sent me 2. So I'll get those started. I'll get some radish started. Carrots, some more lettuce. I'll be getting the slips on these sweet potatoes. I'll plant these potatoes that I chitted myself. I'm going to put most of these in the smaller green stock box, and I hope it works. We'll just see. Is this an experiment? And then of course those other ones, the certified seeds, I'm going to plant those in the green stock also. So hopefully things will work out, but we'll see, and I'll demonstrate. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help. Hey guys, I'm finally getting around to planting my experimental potatoes. So remember, these are the potatoes that I had in the house that began sprouting I'm gonna plant these separate from the certified seed potatoes that I bought. I cut them in half and I let them scab over like how you would do a scab for a couple of days. So what you do, you plant them face down in your container, the dirt, whatever, wherever you're going to plant them. I'm choosing to use this box because I want to make sure that these potatoes are okay and that they won't disease the rest of my other containers. So, and as you can see, I'm kind of over planting, but this is a big box. So I hope that you know, it's not too much crowding in here. And if it is, I'll just learn my lesson. So I got them all in here. This is that box from the green stalk. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to cover them with some topsoil and then just wait for the rain tomorrow and we'll see. So I covered my potatoes. They have about 3 inches of potting soil, this potting soil. And even though this potting soil says that it will feed up to 6 months, I'm going to feed my potatoes anyway. I'm going to put some worm castings in there because these potatoes aren't going in the ground. So I want to make sure they have some of that beneficial castings from worms. I also going to put some blood meal in here. Blood meal is oxygen, not oxygen, nitrogen, and it'll get the tops of those greens going for these potatoes. I'll mix it in, and then I'm going to add more topsoil, a little bit more leaves, and then I'm going to let it sit until they start to grow. So this is it for the potatoes so far, until I have to come back in about a month, a few weeks or so to heal. And when I come back to heal, I'll add on to this video. Alright, so now we're trying to figure out what we're going to plant in these 5-tier planters. They're almost like the dollar store, but they're a little bit different. They came with the holes and draining holes already there, so we didn't have to take the drill and go through them. But I think that we're going to put, if we don't run out of time, I think we're going to put this arugula in one, because I was reading the thing. This is my first time growing arugula, but we realized that it doesn't like to be transplanted. And then the other one, we may try this kale right here, this Ferry Morse kale. And we're going to just put them right in and just see how they do, because we have some transplants in the house. So what he's doing right now, he's just banging these in so that these will remain stable and won't topple over after we fill them with potting soil. And then we're going to do this one over here. We might run out of time, but if we don't, we're going to set up our green stalks here. And I'm just in the process of putting the wheels in. And after I put the wheels in, we're going to set one up there and one up there. Okay, so we got one green stalk put up. We didn't put any dirt in it, but it looked like we have to take it back apart because we need to level out the pavement a little bit more. But it's really easy. We have the these locking wheels that he's putting together, and then after he puts them all together, they're in there. Then what you do is you put it on the base down there on the paver, and then you set up the thing. It's really very easy. I can't wait to get the stuff in. Basically, Keith is showing you how to put the green stalk together, and it's 5 tiers. They lock really easily into each other. And we're not putting the soil in. I want to put the soil in, but it looks like we need to level it out just a little bit more. And I guess we'll come back on maybe Thursday after the rain, and we'll plant the arugula, kale, spinach, maybe some lettuce. I'm not sure. Okay. So we got the these planters didn't come from the dollar store, but they're like the dollar store ones. We got them in the ground. We put these bamboo coated poles in to hold them in place. I guess we'll hammer them down some more tomorrow, but I was trying to be creative to see what I can grow up those poles, so it won't be like a waste of So we have 2 over here. These poles aren't so big, but we have those, and then we have this one. Now these are the ones that need the holes punched out in the middle. So if anybody want these, there are 5 of them. The first person that says so, you can have them. Okay, so we decided to go ahead and do some planting in these small black planters. So Keith is just filling this last one up with some potting soil mix, and then we're going to add arugula to this one. Maybe some arugula and some kale. Okay, so while Keith is filling this last one up, I'm going to go ahead and plant these rocket arugula. So that's it. So this is what the arugula seed looks like. Kind of looks like a radish seed, maybe a brassica a little. So we're going to just put like 1 or 2 into each pocket. So we decided to plant this one with arugula and kale. We decided to put spinach on top since they grow the largest, arugula at the bottom, and kale in the middle. On that one, I think we're going to do radish and lettuce. Okay, so we decided to put the spinach seeds on the top. This is what they look like. Bloomingdale something spinach.
Bloomingdale long-standing spinach.
Bloomingdale long-standing spinach. So we're putting these right on the top, and then on the bottom we're going to do kale. And so this is the red Russian kale that's going all the way at the bottom, and this is what they look like. And these look more like broccoli, collard, and Brussels sprout seeds. So it looks like we're only going to get to 1 planter tonight. So this is spinach on top, 3 arugulas, and then at the bottom, kale. We'll plant this one tomorrow. Lettuce, radish. What else you want to put in there? Well, we know lettuce and radish so far.
Oh, no,
we'll figure it out tonight. Okay. It looks like my 2 lemon trees have officially died. I was going to go ahead and give them a funeral and put them in the compost bin, but my sister Angie gave me a better idea than that. So my husband went to the store and he brought me 2 lemons, and I'm going to and strawberries, he said, and I'm going to take these lemons, I'm going to take the seeds out of them, and I'm going to plant them and try to make 2 more lemon trees. And I'll do that tomorrow though. So if you guys have any questions, write in the comment box any suggestions, you want to do any seed swaps, plant swaps, anything, let me know. I'm open. Have a great night. Start your garden.